Okay, hey, so we're going to talk about Berisha Bet Zan, Genesis 2:5, and the dust. Dust, because that seems to be all the rage right now. But they want that nuclear dust. Well, I want to talk about some dust, and this dust is a lot more powerful than nuclear. We're talking about the non proliferation treaty, and we're going to bring all the dust home. Let's talk about the dust. Because this dust is everywhere. It is every cell in your body. It's in every, actually, it's subatomic molecule. So it's every cell, subatomic molecule in your body. That's anything that's covered in skin, flesh, uh, animal, even around you. So I'm going to talk. Let's say Genesis 2:7, Bereshit the Bet Zayin, Wayetzar, Yahweh Elohim et Ha'adam, Afar min ha'adama, Hada'ama. Now, you see in the text, and I don't have it here because most of the Torah text won't let you record and show. The text, I don't know what they're scared of. Actually, I do know what they're scared of. Anyway, so it's afar, which is the dust, right? But afar and peresh means to cover with the earthly substance is what it really means. Ayin is movement, movement, but it's restricted by het, which is the bounds of existence. So yes, and what's paid division. It's the bounds of existence. Divisions in resh, looking to see and understanding. So it's basically the smallest building blocks of physical reality, subatomic particles, in a nutshell, right? Afar. Min ha'adama. A portion from the ha'adama, and you see there's a chawa, a wonder above the ma, and that is actually pronounced. Actually, I can show you a place in the Exodus where and then they were Orthodox source where they actually did correct and made a distinction, but between the anyway the shawars katuf above. Anyway, high Adama, a portion from the high Adama, and the ma, of course, is to be endowed. It's uncertainty, right? It's what. So at the same time, so it's like what they choose, and it's uncertainty. Way far, the breathing, ba'afeu nishmat kayayim. Well, this nishmat, which is nish, noon shin shin. Okay, is the sharesh, which is obligate, give up your rights. Math, what? Death. These people are obligated to death. The ha'adama are obligated to death, kayayim, in their vital activity. The kayayim is to live by the virtue of God's thoughts and vital activity, which they would say that life, right? But that's really that's fundamentally more what it is. Wehi, which, okay, it's connected to the existence of the Ha'adam, Lanafesh, Kai, the movement, okay, the breathing, it's connected. This dust of everybody on earth. And how this is done, is through the atmosphere in the rakia, which is the atmosphere pressed down. And rakia means to press down, forcefully crush, right? Resh quaf, and forcibly crush. So it's the atmosphere, and then you have Zion shooting up the energies, and it goes around the moon. But then and then through the exchange of air, and it's through the exchange of air. And all these subatomic particles is incredible intelligence, right? And so this all happens by me breathing air. So if you wanted me to no longer be a problem, you should have killed me. Should have been successful at killing me because they really tried to kill me for 40 years. And put me through a lot of pain and suffering. Lord, they should have, really, like, immense. Lot. This lifetime has been a lot worse than the cross, and the last one. Hard because the cross. It wasn't. It was a decade. It wasn't 40 years. Some of them were very bad. Most of my life has been extremely tough and bad. So whoop-de-doo for that, right? So that's Bereshit 2:7. So God formed man out of the dust of the ground and became a living creature. Oh, it breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And thus man became a living creature. It was really that way it's oh, this is hilarious. I want to get this for you. Hold on. That's yeah, that's making. Yeah. Press. Formed. Yeah, it's compressed, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it's compressed. It's formed. Yahweh Elohim is compressed. I mean, he compresses it and it's formed, right? Coming to the Adam in the small atomic particles. A portion from Adama. We pak ba payu nishmat kayayim we hi ha o adam lanafesh kaya. Right. Portion from the Adam. And it's connected to his breathing. All right. See, that's what they're afraid. This is why I don't know. I put this video or one that I couldn't record, but this is why the Pope is trying to get ahead of AI because AI, there's already people that run that they know. They got AI on the computer and the laws, and they're like, oh shit, like the Pope knows too. And he's a liar. He's like Iran. People that lie about so that you're making agreements with people lie. That's hilarious. Anyway. God bless Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I sent you prayers and it works. This works through the afar too, and you have a souvenir your ears. I do recall of the afar working and getting you to move, turn your head. I caught that bullet on the remember that picture? That's a great picture. It's a Jeep. You got to have a sense of humor about these things. I mean, these people trying to kill me for 40 years, horrible stuff that I had to go through, bleeding, suffering, and God. I don't think if it wasn't for a morphine drip, I would have made it through many of that stuff. Like, seriously. It's very helpful that I can have a very high pain tolerance in this lifetime. It's kind of amazing that the Lord is so smart, that He put. It's ironclad and tight that according to Jesus, I am the return of Jesus, and even according, I mean, this over like 3 or 4 times, and then and it's all over the Old Testament, New Testament, Old Testament, the prophets, the Torah, the Tanakh, the Navi, so. House in the clouds. He promised you his cloud pillared chamber. Anyway. God bless America. And I'm not going to talk about that. So that's the dust. It's about the dust, man. The fog. Right. So, Yitzhar Yahweh Elohim Adam afar min hada ama wepak ba payu nishma kayim, the niche, right? Obligating, give up. They're obligating to death. These people are obligated to death. Kayim, and that this obligation to death is in their vitality and all their virtuous thoughts about God. They're just their idols are dead. And when they say in Jesus' name or this or that, or in Yahweh, Jehovah's name, or whatever, they're obligated to death. And I have to tell you, the people sing who they have allegiance to, and have they shown allegiance to Yahweh. And the only way you can do that, Yahweh Elohim, is through me, the Shem Yahweh. Shem Adonai, Shem Yahweh, because Yahweh, because there's no vowel marking in that. That makes it difficult to pronounce them. Yeah. But when you got these vowel markings that are in Q7, it's Yahweh, which Jews traditionally just don't pronounce it. Say Adonai or Hashem or something like that, because look, but there's no mystical power and frequency in sounds. Except for it's really, this is not talking about frequency. It's talking about breathing, and it's all connected to my breathing. And my breathing, until it makes connection with my body, my cells communicate to the air. Yeah. I breathe it back out, and then that air communicates with the air, with the vibrations that come out of Zion, the electricity, and so Zion, which is the throne of the earth, knows, and also the sun knows, which is the sun is connected to my head, but the sun knows when the sun rules the solar system, so it's greater than Neptune, Saturn. How do you know? Neptune, Saturn are my bitches. I own them. His whole solar system is mine. The entire thing. Every soul in it. But okay,